You are a proud cat parent, right? You know that heart-melting moment when your kitty headbutts you, purrs like a little engine, or curls up in your lap. Pure magic, right? Cats might be mysterious little fluff balls, but one fact is crystal clear. They value trust more than tuna treats. When they feel safe with you, you've basically earned a furry best friend for life. Break that trust, though, and rebuilding it can be trickier than trying to give a bath to a cat that doesn't want one. So in today's video, we're diving into the sneaky, surprising ways you might be unintentionally chipping away at your cat's confidence in you. Don't worry, it's not a guilt trip. Just a guide to becoming the kind of human your cat actually trusts to share the couch, and maybe their love. Number 1. The too much love tea trap. You know that moment when you're showering your cat with love and think, "Wow, we're bonding so hard right now." And then suddenly you're bleeding? Yeah, that's not betrayal, that's overstimulation. Cats have a limit to how much touchy-feely stuff they can handle before their internal nope meter hits red. If you go overboard, especially on sensitive zones like the belly, the base of the tail, or the paws, you might trigger irritation, discomfort, or even pain. Basically, petting the wrong spot for too long can turn cuddle time into claw time. Here's the trick. Let your cat lead the dance. Some adore gentle strokes along the back, others melt for a chin or cheek scratch. Every cat's got their own yes please and don't you dare zones. Watch their signals closely. Tail flicks, tensed muscles, or a sudden side eye? Time to stop, human. The golden rule? Respect their boundaries. When you do, your cat feels safe, understood, and way more likely to keep hanging out with you, minus the battle scars. Personal note. Most of you already know my cat, Indy. He's a gorgeous furball with feline hyperesthesia. Basically, his back is a drama queen. According to the vet, I need to avoid petting him near the tail because it can trigger discomfort or even an episode. So yeah, overstimulation isn't just cat mood swings, it's very real. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Lost in translation. The art of feline chatting. Cats may not speak our language, but wow, do they talk. Every flick of the tail, twitch of the ear, or mysterious stare is part of their secret communication system. Ignoring those signals? That's basically hanging up mid-conversation, and trust me, your cat notices. When you miss or dismiss what they're saying, it's like telling them, your feelings don't matter. Ouch! Flattened ears, puffed up fur, or that classic hiss aren't random drama, they're fear responses. Your cat's not being grumpy, they're saying, "I'm uncomfortable, please give me space," forcing them into scary situations, like being passed around to every guest at your party, just teaches them that you don't listen, and that humans can't be trusted. So what's the move? Patience. If your cat is nervous around strangers, let them approach in their own time. If you're introducing a new pet, make it a slow-motion event. Let them watch, sniff, and judge from afar like the little furry royalty they are. By giving them control over new situations, you're basically saying, "Hey buddy, I've got your back." And that's how you build unshakable cat trust, one respectful, ear-flick-watching moment at a time. Number 3. Don't be the bad cop. Why punishment doesn't work. Here's a fun fact. Cats do not speak discipline. Yelling, scolding, or gasp. Physical punishment doesn't teach them lessons. It just teaches them that humans are loud, scary, and unpredictable. So instead of learning what not to do, they just learn where to hide from you. When your cat scratches the couch or hops on the counter, they're not plotting to ruin your day. They're just being, well, cats. Scratching keeps their claws healthy, and climbing gives them a sense of safety and adventure. Punishment turns those natural instincts into stress-fueled confusion. Imagine getting yelled at for breathing. That's how unfair it feels to them. And here's the kicker. Stress from punishment can mess with their health. Studies show anxious cats are more prone to things like inappropriate peeing, aggression, or even urinary issues. Basically, fear is bad medicine. So what works instead? Positive reinforcement. Reward the good stuff. Praise them when they use their scratching post or offer treats for calm behavior. Redirect bad habits with toys, scratchers, or cozy cat shelves. And whatever you do, never, ever hit your cat. That's not discipline. That's damage to trust that can take ages to rebuild. In short, be the cheerleader, not the drill sergeant. Your cat will thank you, with purrs instead of scratches. Number 4. The basic needs, basic trust Ross rule. Let's be real. Cats might act like they own the place, but deep down, they rely on us for all the essentials. When we slack off on their care routine, it's like skipping rent on the relationship. Cats thrive on consistency and comfort. Miss a few grooming sessions, let the litter box go feral, or forget that vet appointment, and your feline roommate might start wondering if you're still a trustworthy human. A clean litter box isn't just about keeping your house from smelling like a barn. It's a big deal for your cat's emotional health. To them, a dirty box screams, "My human doesn't care!" Cats are naturally clean freaks. They literally spend half the day washing themselves, so keeping their space tidy tells them they're valued and safe. And don't ignore those subtle signs of sickness, less eating, hiding, or changes in behavior. Cats are sneaky about pain, but if you overlook it, they might feel abandoned when they need you most. Remember, caring for their health is one of the loudest ways to say, "I love you." Number 5. Change. No, thank you. If cats had a motto, it would be, "If it ain't broke, don't move it." Rearrange the furniture, bring home a new pet, or move houses too quickly, and your cat will be filing emotional complaints faster than you can say, "Meow." Cats find safety in scent and routine, so when their world suddenly smells different or looks strange, it's like someone swapped their whole planet overnight. The fix? Go slow. When introducing them to a new space, start small. Give them one comfy, safe room with food, water, litter, and their favorite items. Think of it as their home base. Let them explore at their own pace. Cats don't do rushed. Keep their schedule steady. Meals, playtime, naps, all business as usual. If possible, even set up their things in a similar layout to their old setup. Basically, the more familiar it feels, the faster they'll think, "Okay, maybe this new place isn't so bad." Smooth transitions equals a happy, confident cat, and fewer dramatic hideouts under the bed. Number 6. The bored cat is chaos cat principle. Ever had your cat suddenly go full parkour mode at 2 a.m.? Congratulations, you've met a bored feline. Cats may look like lazy fluff balls, but inside that purring loaf lives a tiny hunter with a big brain that needs regular workouts. Without playtime and mental challenges, boredom sets in. And boredom for cats means time to redecorate the curtains. Interactive play is magic. A feather wand or laser pointer isn't just fun. It's their way to chase, pounce, and satisfy their inner predator, minus the crime scene cleanup. Puzzle feeders and climbing towers also work wonders for keeping them sharp and satisfied. Skipping playtime isn't just about lost entertainment. It sends the message that their needs don't matter. Over time, that can lead to frustration, destructive habits, and a serious trust gap. So, grab that toy mouse and let your cat unleash their inner lion. A little play a day keeps the chaos and claw marks away. Number 7. The consistency code. Don't be a confusing human. Cats adore consistency. They're basically little fuzzy control freaks with fur. When their human starts acting all unpredictable, changing feeding times, switching food brands like a reality TV plot twist, or altering routines, it can send them into a tailspin of stress and suspicion. Meal times especially are sacred. Cats have built-in alarm clocks and no snooze button. Feeding them at regular times tells them you're dependable, and dependable equals safe. But skip a meal or swap their food without warning, and suddenly you're that unreliable human who can't be trusted with kibble. The rule of paw? Keep things steady. Serve up their favorite meals, stick to a schedule, and avoid unnecessary food changes unless the vet says so. To your cat, consistency isn't boring. It's love, security, and a big warm bowl of trust. Number 8. The safe space sanctuary. Because everyone needs a timeout. Imagine if someone barged into your room every time you tried to nap or think. Annoying, right? Well, that's how cats feel when they can't retreat to their personal zone in peace. Cats are champions of me time, and respecting that is key to earning their trust. Every cat needs a private hideaway, a cozy spot where they can recharge, snooze, or silently judge the world. This could be a cat tree, a covered bed, or even a cardboard box they've claimed as their throne. What matters is that it's theirs. If you constantly hover, grab, or invade their quiet zone, you're basically shouting, "Your boundaries don't matter." Instead, give them space to decompress. Let them come out when they're ready. A cat who feels safe in their environment will reward you with purrs, cuddles, and fewer mysterious scratches. Number 9. Cuddle consent. Affection on their terms. We all love cat snuggles. They're soft, warm, and feel like emotional therapy. But here's the catch. Cats like affection their way. Forcing hugs or holding them hostage in your arms when they're not in the mood? That's a fast track to the do not touch list. Every cat has its own social comfort zone. Some are cuddle monsters who will nap on your face. Others prefer loving you from across the room like introverted poets. If your cat doesn't enjoy constant contact, don't take it personally. It's not you, it's them. A pro tip: let them initiate. Offer your hand, let them sniff or nuzzle, and if they lean in, congrats, you've got the green light. This shows respect for their autonomy, builds trust, and proves you're the kind of human who gets it. Remember, forced love feels like a trap, but invited affection? That's cat magic. Number 10. Do not disturb. The sacred nap rule. Cats are professional sleepers. 12 to 16 hours a day, they're perfecting the art of the nap. And trust me, waking a sleeping cat is basically a crime in the feline world. They don't see it as affection, they see it as rude. Sleep isn't just a hobby, it's a biological must-have. Cats pick their sleeping spots carefully, choosing places that make them feel secure and comfy. Interrupting that precious rest tells them you don't respect their boundaries, which chips away at trust. So resist the urge to poke, pet, or boop that adorable sleeping face. Let them dream of chasing lasers and stealing chicken undisturbed. A well-rested cat is a happy, trusting cat, and one that won't bite your hand the next time you reach for a cuddle. Number 11. The loneliness trap. When you leave too long. Despite their independent vibe, cats aren't the aloof loners people think they are. They form deep emotional bonds with their humans, and when you disappear for long stretches, it messes with their fuzzy little hearts. Too much alone time can lead to boredom, stress, and even cat depression. They miss your company, not just your face, but the playtime, cuddles, and daily chatter. Yes, they love it when you talk to them. Long, unpredictable absences can make them anxious about when you'll return, or if you will at all. To keep trust strong, try to maintain consistent comings and goings. Leave them enrichment toys, window perches, or even cat-safe puzzles to stay busy. And if you're away often, consider a pet sitter or friendly visitor to check in. Cats may act chill, but underneath that calm exterior beats a heart that craves routine, security, and, you guessed it, you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.